last upload, we started off discussing the third trumpet. We then moved to the second. We begin this upload with the first and then continue on to the fourth. The first trumpet is recorded in Revelations 8:7, which reads, "And the first messenger sounded, and there came to be hail and fire mixed with blood, and they were thrown to the earth, and a third of the trees were burned up, and all green grass was burned up." To understand the symbolic reference of hail, one need read Job 38:22 through 23, wherein the Creator likens hail to war. Now, with that solidified, we must take a look at the aspect of fire in this prophecy. There is one connection that war and fire have in modern times, and that is the scorched earth policy. This policy was enacted in World War I. The scorched earth policy is defined as the policy of destroying crops or buildings, especially by burning or removing anything that might be useful to an advancing enemy in wartime. Blood here symbolizes death. All these things, as shown in Job 38, are thrown to the earth by the Creator in an act of judgment. Though World War I is not the only war in which the scorched earth policy was enacted, the plausibility that the first trumpet is World War I is made in relation to the second trumpet being World War II. Now, the fourth trumpet. The prophecy of the fourth trumpet is recorded in Revelations 8:12, which states, "And the fourth messenger sounded, and a third of the sun was struck, and a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that the third of them were darkened, and a third of the day did not shine, and likewise the night." To understand this prophecy, one need have a nominal understanding of the theory of relativity, and to read Matthew 24:22, which states, "And if those days were not shortened, no flesh would be saved. But for the sake of the chosen ones, those days shall be shortened." This passage refers to the approximate time of the Great Tribulation, a time of great distress and persecution. This time, by the way, is just ahead of us. Einstein once said, "If you sat on a hot stove for 5 minutes, it would seem like an hour. If you talked to a beautiful, charming woman for an hour, it would seem like 5 minutes." So if you liken the Great Tribulation described in Matthew 24 to the stove mentioned by Einstein, you'd see why the time has been shortened. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth trumpet.